Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a mukbang. As you guys can see, I have my food laid out here and a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions about myself, I guess, because I haven't done one in a while. I think I did one at the very beginning of my YouTube channel, and I chose Panda Express as the option to eat. My aunt is actually gonna be reading me the questions that you guys left me on Instagram. I posted on my Instagram story, ask me anything. And I got some really good questions, and my aunt will be reading the questions, and that's the voice you guys will be hearing in the background. So let's get started with the video. We are having Panda Express today. So I got the chow mein, you know, the rice, the broccoli and beef, the orange chicken, kung pao chicken, honey walnut shrimp. Even though I don't like seafood, my boyfriend wanted me to try it so bad because he loves it. Apparently it's so good. Okay, so we're gonna try it today. Then we also got the Beijing beef, teriyaki chicken, honey sesame chicken breast. We don't know the exact name, but it was like green bean chicken or something. Then we also have the chicken egg roll. We have 2 veggie rolls, and then we have the cream cheese meringue. So this is all we have. We're gonna all share because sharing is caring. You may see some hands coming into the shot, but that's just my aunt because we're gonna be eating together. My boyfriend's here too. So we're gonna get some chow mein.
Okay, right now. Okay.
It's really good.
Like trying everything.
Yeah.
Well, then Gyutia's gonna try the honey walnut shrimp too. If she's trying everything. We gonna make her eat that too.
I don't know about that. I have a little bit of everything.
You guys, I've actually never had this or the honey walnut or the Beijing beef. So I'm excited to try that because I've never tried it. Like like when I go to Panda Express, I get the regular things, you know, broccoli and beef and stuff like that. So this is like the green bean chicken or something like that.
This is good?
Tastes good. Doesn't have like a crazy flavor or anything.
Let me try it. Is it not spicy?
The sesame chicken.
Which one?
Tastes like orange chicken without
Oh,
the
really?
like the sweetness of the orange chicken or the like the sauce. You know how it like creates like a tangy flavor.
Let me try the
It's literally like the Beijing chicken
beef.
or beef. God, I always keep saying it. This one has more of a flavor to it, more of a like spicy.
There's like a texture.
Then we have our kung pao chicken. Oh my god, it's so spicy. Oh my god, they always make it so spicy. So now we're gonna try the orange chicken. I mean, orange chicken is always good. So, yep, it's good.
This is the honey walnut.
This is a honey walnut shrimp. I don't really eat seafood, so
Just eat it. It tastes like
oh my god, why did it do that? Like I bit into it and it's like
it's crispy.
it's really not.
No?
Doesn't taste bad.
Is that bad?
It's not bad. I just don't like it. Like that's.
But it's just mental.
I think so because
Can I try that? Can I try that one?
yeah. I mean, it has the shrimp flavor.
It's not bad. It's sweet.
That's how shrimp is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't eat seafood, so like that's
It's
why my
sweet.
reaction was extra because I don't really eat this type of food. So like the texture is just not something that I.
It's pretty sweet. That's
That I
why
like.
it.
So we're gonna try the dry teriyaki chicken. I think it was. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big fan of this teriyaki chicken. Like,
Maybe with the sauce.
they didn't give us sauce, so you just gotta eat like this. The chow mein is so good, you guys.
They didn't even put beef for the broccoli, huh?
Literally, they only put like one piece. Look. 2 little pieces. Oh my god. The kung pao chicken is so spicy. I cannot. Okay, so I thought these were green beans, but they look like asparagus. So I'm gonna try it because I love asparagus. It's really good.
That one is good too.
This one? It doesn't have like a similar flavor to the orange chicken. Just not as like...
It's just a different texture.
It's more sweet. But it's really good. My aunt's gonna start asking me the questions that you guys left me on my Instagram.
First question. What's your biggest pet peeve?
This one, you guys, I had to do a lot of thinking because like a lot of things like could bug you, but like for them to be considered a pet peeve, I think it's like, you know, it has to like go over like the limit, has to like really annoy you. But for me, I have to say the most like my biggest pet peeve has to be when people make me run late. So I'm ready to go, you know, and I have to wait for them because we said that we're gonna go together or whatever it is. That's what annoys me the most because I'm like, if it weren't for you, I would have been there. You know what I mean? So like that's what annoys me the most, is running late because of other people.
Second question. How did you know your man was the one?
For those of you guys that don't know, I'm in a relationship and we're gonna make 2 years literally in a week. But going back to the question, I feel like for me, I feel like my boyfriend has always respected me from the very beginning of our relationship, and I was raised like in a way to like know how to respect myself in the way of like a boyfriend, like how to make sure, like, because like for me, I'm very like, you know, don't say those things to me, like I don't like that, like I like, you know, stuff like that. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but I feel like for me, like since the very beginning, my boyfriend has always been respectful, and on top of that, throughout the year that we've been together and now almost going on to 2 years, he showed me that I could trust him. So I feel like that's also a really big thing in like our relationship, because I know that trust and respect are really important to me, and you know, we make that very clear to each other. So that's why I feel like I knew he was the one. Sorry guys, my aunt just dropped some food out of her mouth. It was so funny. Okay.
Question number 3. Tips on how to succeed in online learning. What are you doing that helps?
Okay, I feel like that's a really good question due to the fact that we're still gonna go do online learning. We don't know how long this is gonna last. Something that I've done, actually, like tips that have helped me, for example, like on my desk I keep flashcards. For example, if the professor mentions any important date like in class or anything, or re-explains anything in a way that makes more sense to me, I just get the flashcard, write it really quick, and place it somewhere where every single time that I go and sit down on my desk, I see it. So it's always like gonna be in my mind and it's always gonna be present. That's one thing that has helped me a lot, and like remembering assignments that I have to do. The last thing that I would say is print out your lectures, especially if your professor is like the typical lecturer, like he's gonna go off the slide, he or she's gonna go off the slide. Make sure that you print out your lectures, and whenever you print, it'll give you like the option, and you just, you know, choose an option that gives you space to write. So you aren't writing everything that the professor is saying, you're only writing the important things that they emphasize on. So you aren't just like writing everything, like every word they say, you know, because I tend to do that if I don't have my lectures. Like I don't even know what to write, so I just write everything. So I feel like that's really important, especially since we're at home. I feel like it's easier to also start writing it. Like you don't have to do anything else, like everything is there.
Okay. What is something that irritates you that you know it shouldn't irritate you?
Well, for this one, honestly, didn't have to do much thinking, because one thing that irritates me is losing a board game. Okay, so I just realized that I said losing a board game, but what I meant to say is losing while playing a board game. That's what irritates me, that I know it shouldn't. I don't know what it is. It just makes me so mad, and I think anybody that I've played with can like say like, yeah, like that's true. And I chose that because it shouldn't. I chose that because it shouldn't irritate me, but it does. Like, I don't know what it is. I just is so like angry. But I'm working on it because I try not to get angry, but I just can't help it. I don't know what it is in my body that triggers me, like literally that emotion. But that has to be the main thing that irritates me, and I know it shouldn't irritate me.
I'm just kidding. Can we try these?
Yeah. Oh my god, this was ugly.
I don't know how to feel about it.
What is this?
Cream cheese.
It's whatever, huh? I don't know how I feel about it either. I like the crunchy part though. But I don't know about... I'm fat. Now we're gonna try the little veggie rolls.
Gonna split one?
Yeah. I'm gonna split one with you.
I don't know if you're gonna like it.
Sharing is caring. I think I've tried these before.
Did you like them?
Oh.
Oh. They're cold already.
Yeah, these are good. I mean, they're cold right now because like, but it's really good.
5th question. What is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish has to be... Damn, actually, this is hard. But I'm gonna have to say pupusas because I don't know what it is about the curtido and the salsa that just, I don't know, it just does something to me. But I would say pupusas just because I really enjoy it. Like, I could eat them every day, but I don't because like they're bad for you. But you know, pupusas has to be the one.
Next question. What are you planning to do with your degree?
That's a good question. With my degree, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a psych major. One of the main things that I think I've always known I wanted to do is help out people with psychotic disorders, right? Is that how you say it?
Mental health.
No, because it's not like mental illness, it's not like depression, it's not like any of that. It's more like helping people with like schizophrenia. I don't know, something about it has always caught my attention. Ever since I was little, I would watch like individuals that have like the multiple personality disorder and like stuff like that. I know that name has changed, so I don't know exactly what it's called right now. I think it's DID. So you know, it's just that has always caught my attention. So, and I took a class that talked about that, and it really was like really interesting. So that for sure has to be the thing I want to do with my degree.
Next question. What is your biggest accomplishment?
I think my biggest accomplishment would have to be well, for one, I think getting into college is a really big thing because you know not a lot of people have that opportunity. And actually, you know, going, and I'm in my 3rd year, almost my 4th year, you guys. Oh my god. So that's my biggest accomplishment, just because like there has been some tough times where I'm like, oh my god, like this is hard, but I never think, oh, I'm gonna like drop out, because like I know that doesn't help me in the long run. So I think my biggest accomplishment would have to be getting into school and having the GPA that I have, being a 3rd year. I think it's really good. So that has to be my biggest accomplishment, because like I've never been like a person that loves school, never. So to be like where I'm at, it's like it amazes me, just because like I've never thought I was gonna be like in school for this long and stuff. So yeah, that has to be my biggest accomplishment.
Next question. Who's the one person you always go to for advice?
I always go to my tia for advice. Like I feel like well, I trust her input, but also because I feel like she can understand me a little bit better compared to if I go to like my mom. You know, she'd like obviously will understand me, but not to the same extent, because we didn't live similar like experiences compared to my tia. Like we lived more of a similar experience in certain aspects of life. So I feel like that's who I go to for advice the most. But like I could go to anybody. Like I like to take people's opinions into like consideration, I guess, when I make a decision. So I asked anybody. I asked my boyfriend, my mom, my grandma, anybody whose opinion I value. Yeah, and my best friend. So it just depends, like, I guess, who I know had more experience in the topic that I am like having a hard time in. So it just depends, but mostly my tia for sure.
Next question. What is your favorite place to travel to?
I don't have like a favorite place to travel to, because like I've been only to like 2 places the most, like Kansas and El Salvador, like the most. But I would have to say like a place I would like to travel to again is Costa Rica for sure. Like that place is so beautiful, you guys. So that's...
You've been to Hawaii too?
Oh yeah, Hawaii. I think Hawaii. Because Hawaii like had a really like weird ending. So I feel like I would want to redo it with like my family and stuff. Because I went in 2016. So it's been a couple of years. So I would like to do that again. But obviously after the pandemic.
Next question. Who's the most important person in your life?
Ooh, that one's hard. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't think there's anybody who's more important in my life than another person. I feel like I have a lot of important people in my life. I just feel like they've showed like throughout the years like, oh, like that they care, I guess, for me. So there isn't anybody that's like most important, because I feel like everybody that's in my life is in my life for a reason. And obviously they're important because they either help me in any way that they possibly could. So there isn't a specific like, oh, you know, this person is the most important, because I don't think like that could be true. But you know, obviously it ranks, there's levels, but but like no, I care for my family a lot.
Next question. What is your favorite TV show?
Oh, this one's not even like hard. This one's like super easy. My favorite TV show has to be The Office. Even though Netflix did me so dirty and they took it off, The Office has to be the one. That's like my favorite show. It wasn't like, I thought it was stupid. I really thought it was stupid at one point, but then I watched it and I was like, wow, this is actually really funny. So yeah, that has to be my favorite show. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Oh my gosh.
Have you tried that one?
This is good. What is that?
Chicken. So cool. I don't even know why.
It's so good, you guys.
Next question. Describe your dream house.
My dream house is big. 2 floors. 3 is like the best. But like 2 floors, you know, I want modern style. I'm not really into like the old like looking houses. Those creep me out. But like the modern, the whites, the grays inside. But like inside also, like I think like about 5 rooms. I don't know how many restrooms, 3 if possible, because the more the merrier. A pool, of course, because I love swimming and all of that. Also I feel like I want 2 living rooms. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, but I just want my house to be nice and spacious, like where there's enough space for people to like your families and stuff like that, and not like crammed or anything. And then from the outside I want it to look like, you know, like the glass look with like the modern like stones, you know, just stuff like that, like very classy, very like ooh, she bougie, she cute, she nice, you know, like that. That's what I want my house to look like.
Next question. What's your major and what made you choose it?
Okay, so I am a psych major. I just recently changed from bio to psych. I didn't like bio. It took me some time to realize it, but eventually I found my way out of there. Got into psychology. Ended up really liking it. Ended up liking all my classes. My professors are so nice. They're so different compared to like the bio professors. They were so mean and just so like and I think it had a lot to do with like they feel so smart because they're in like STEM, you know. So I ended up getting out of there, like I said. Did psych, and I'm like in my 2nd semester of psych, so far I really like it. But what made me choose that was, like I said in a story time last time, I had a schizophrenic neighbor. I feel like from there it stemmed an interest in me because I want to help people so that they don't get to that point of like hurting others, because like it's not common for people who have like a mental disorder to hurt others. It's actually common for people that don't have a disorder to hurt people with disorders. So basically that's what like caught my attention from psychology, because like you could do so much also with psychology. Also my aunt, she was a psych major when she went to college, so I feel like also that encouraged me to go that route.
Next question. What do you see yourself doing 5 years from now?
5 years from now? Oh, that's a long time. I'm just kidding. Well, I don't know, because obviously like I do YouTube and I have my career on the side that I'm like pursuing. So I don't know, I just hope to be wealthy, I guess, like to the point where, you know, I don't have to like think twice before buying something. Like it's not like a struggle. Like I don't want to like I want to be financially stable. Anything that I do, I think I'm gonna be okay with. So either I'm in the psych field, I'm a therapist, or you know, keep doing this YouTube thing and see where this goes. So one of the two.
Next question. If you could make a difference in the world, what would it be and why?
Oh my god, that's a hard question. The difference I would like to make is like racism, getting rid of that, because I know it's like really like prominent, especially like with the president we had, and you know, just a bunch of like things that have happened to people of color throughout these past 4 years, and you know, way before then, like around the Emmett Till, like you know, also like all of those situations were all based off like racism and stuff. So I feel like racism is a really big thing that I would like to end, because it affects literally everybody that is not in the dominant race in this country.
Next question. How many kids do you want?
I don't know. I want like maybe like 2, 3. I'm an only child, so not too many. My boyfriend's saying 2.
We even. You 2 and then 2. You know how people talk about like in Disneyland? To be even in the rides?
Oh yeah, we need even. So my boyfriend's saying 2. So
2 or 4.
I guess we'll go to 2. Even numbers, so when we go to Disneyland, we don't have to sit by ourselves.
Yeah.
Basically.
Next question. Where do you see yourself living when choose to retire from your career?
I think I've always told my boyfriend and stuff, I want to move to Hawaii when I retire. You know, I'm just gonna live my life by the ocean. Yeah, I think I would just like to do that. Like, just have a beautiful house on the ocean or by the ocean. Like, not too far walking distance. If it's not on the ocean, it's like walking distance to the ocean. Because I feel like life in Hawaii is probably really nice.
Like more mellow?
Yeah, I think it's not
so
fast paced. Like, it's like way different than California. So I feel like I would like to do that, just like to change it up after all my years of working hard.
Next question. Many say that the best form of disciplining is by hitting. What are your thoughts on that?
Like spanking? Well,
corporal punishment.
Well, I feel like I don't think, well, I mean, I growing up was not spanked. Like, no, obviously, like there was a few times that I was like bah, but like for the most part, like I wasn't those kids that got hit. I wouldn't hit my kids.
We've talked about it too.
Yeah.
I
told him,
like, we'll
talk
figure
about it
once we get there.
We'll cross that bridge. Next question. We basically haven't talked since the last time we hung out. How are you? How's school?
Well, I'm doing really good. Just enjoying my last week of break, you know, just enjoying my time before I have to start focusing on school, attending class, like, you know, the regular school stuff. School is actually pretty good. Like, I did really good in my last semester. Pretty much all A's except for one. It was a C, but like whatever, we're not gonna talk about that. So it's spring that's coming up, and for spring I'm excited because I'm gonna take more like side classes, so it's gonna be something new. Like, I'm excited.
This is just a comment. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Okay guys, so this is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching our little mukbang. We are not finishing this. We are full. and it was 3 of us, so we got a lot of food, but it was so fun, you guys. Also, you guys, this food will be given out to my family. It won't be thrown away, it won't go to waste. It's gonna be given out
for leftovers.
Yeah, like my boyfriend hasn't eaten, so he's gonna get my mom a lot. You know, everybody's gonna get something because, you know, we share in this house. But yeah, so I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more than you guys already did. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys to like and subscribe, turn on the little bell so you guys can know every single time I post, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.